You're here to meet him.
If I was like, no, I'm not here to meet him. I don't want to talk to him at all.
No, shut dude.
I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to interact with them. I just purely want to throw them in the nearest body of water. That is it.
See, with that logic, like, now I'm imagining, like, you're at a mall and you, like, walk past the fountain and you see a baby. You're just like,
See, but the fountain, I'm usually safe. It's not deep enough. The babies can usually just stand up or, like, sit down at a good angle and they'll be fine.
oh, my God.
So you gotta throw them in, like, a deep.
Really thought we saved it for this.
So, like, community pool.
Really thought we got that one out. I thought we put the shovel down. We were climbing out of the hole and God. And he was like, no, we're here to drown them. oh, God.
Woo! What's up, you floundering fecal finders?
Ooh, flounder. Have we used that one?
No.
No way. That sounds so familiar. Flattering, fecal.
Floundering.
Floundering.
Yeah, floundering.
Maybe flattering was used. No, floundering. So,
I've probably used flattering.
do they like flop in the fecal they find?
Yeah. Yeah. They seek it out and then they. Yeah.
I mean, like, to each their own.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea personally, but.
Me neither. I prefer tea.
Anyways, you poop seals, welcome to episode 64 of the Attention Deficit
Dawgs.
Dawgs. Your new favorite podcast.
Fucking better be, I swear to God.
Your new favorite podcast.
Like at this point, come on.
And if it's not, keep listening. It will be. Your
It
new
will be.
favorite. It's your new favorite, man.
What's
Every
it
time.
called? What's it called when you kidnap someone when they fall in love with you?
Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah, that's
No.
basically what our podcast is.
No.
The more you watch us, the more you love us.
That's no. Stop. We should just change our entire bio on Spotify. It's just no longer says like anything about us. It just says Stockholm Syndrome for your ears.
Oh God. Well, Jeffrey.
What, Brendan?
I think we should get this episode started.
And how is that?
Probably with song of the week. What is your song of the week, Jeffrey?
My song of the week?
Yeah.
Alright. This band's got a new album coming out in April. I'm excited. I'm pumped for it. They released 2 new songs off of it. I'm gonna be honest. Neither of them are like amazing,
Yeah.
but one of them is still pretty solid. The other one's like okay. Don't get me wrong. It's still pretty good. It's just not as good as the other one. And that one, that is the better one, is Spit by Heart Attack Man.
Oh.
It's kind of bumping, dog.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. No, it's pretty good. Catchy chorus.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Doing a little different sound on this one. I mean, it's interesting. I'm here for it.
My song of the week, Jeffrey.
Yeah?
You heard this song.
No, I didn't.
I showed it to you.
I ain't got no ears.
This song is called Feel Anything by, I think it's like Nadia, but it's NXDIA.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it's that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Been bumping it. It goes crazy.
Yeah.
The switch up, insane.
Brendan loses his mind every
Hey.
time. It
Hey.
gets him.
I want to be in the club. I want to be in the club hitting that shit. Man, yeah, it's really good. Just listen to it, and then you're gonna start it and be like, "What? This isn't the thing I saw on Instagram."
It's great.
It's good song.
It is pretty good. It does switch up on you. You're not ready for it.
Not at all.
All right, Brendan. Now that we've covered some jams, some
We
great
have.
music, some wonderful tunes that everyone should listen to, unless you don't want it, that's fine. It's time for the fun game, the segment we always have. This one, Brendan, it's kind of surprising. I was doing a look back. I was like thinking, what game do we play today, right?
Yeah.
So I was looking at what games we haven't done in a while, what there's been some gaps between. Realized that we do the movie one a lot. That's just a good one. It's fun.
It is good.
This one, I feel like we do a ton, but for some reason, it's been weeks, Brendan. Almost even months.
What is this?
Welcome to Fun Fact or Bullcrap, man.
Woo! I love this game.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
This one, it's true or false. Basically, I'm going to give Brendan a statement. He's got to tell me if that's a fact or a bull crap.
Guys, yeah, this is a game I'm good at.
Yeah, you're pretty good at this one.
Pretty solid.
You lost last week, right? Yeah, you lost last week. So I figured that I should give you a game that you feel confident with, a classic, you know.
Classic.
A one you're here for. One of the longest lasting segments we've had. Okay? You're here for it. You
Not
know
our
this
favorite
one.
segment. One day.
Yeah, anyone that's like coming after the gap is like wondering what the pickle jar is, they'll never know.
One day.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Oh, what could he?
Alright, so anyways, you ready for number one, Fred?
Yeah.
Alright. Over 60% of the world's lakes are located in Canada.
That is.
Yeah.
True.
You know that?
I feel like I do.
Who told you that?
I think I saw
Who told you?
I consume so much YouTube.
You consume a lot of YouTube? Did you watch a YouTube video about
Not
which-
specifically, but I feel like I've
which
heard it
country got the
before.
most lakes?
I'm pretty sure it's because it's got all those little things going on. You see the map of Canada? That shit is just lakes, half of it. Half of that shit is just lakes with little islands. Lake. So yes, I think that is
Canada,
true.
final answer?
Yes, sir.
Brennan, that is true. Yeah,
Yes,
this is
sir.
This is 100% a fact.
Yes, it is.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's 1-0, Brennan.
It's pretty locked in.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
knew that one.
I just
You
knew
were
it.
like, yeah, dude, I've seen Canada. They got lakes there.
dude, I mean, just look at Canada and then you just kind of like, yeah,
You're like, yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, they got lakes.
that's a lot
It's
of lakes.
Canada, man.
It's Canada.
It's like a lot of like wilderness and stuff there.
It's a pile of lakes.
Yeah, it's a whole country, man. There's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
A lot of lakes.
Drake,
Uh,
Crying, The Weeknd,
Wait, is The Weeknd Canadian?
yeah, and Justin Bieber. I guess that's the three things Canada did.
Isn't Ryan Reynolds Canadian?
Oh, dude, I don't know, but hell yeah. Just the idea that he could come from Canada, they got a point.
just even the thought of me mentioning that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad that they just got another point for you being horny, Brendan. Let's see if you can get another point now that you're horny, though. All right. Number 2. A baby can swim when it's first born.
Well, yeah. So it can't swim. It's not swimming. It's drowning. It's not swimming. It's just drowning.
You either swim or you drown. You don't just not swim.
Yeah.
It's called floating.
No. So you're telling me a baby can swim or a baby can float?
A baby can swim when they're first born, Brendan.
So they just like.
No, they're not like hitting the backstroke and shit. I'll say you put in water and they're like.
And they just fucking like float.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
cool.
They understand water.
But I don't even understand water. Where did that shit come from?
Brendan, let me tell you something. I'm about to explain water to you. H2O.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, dude, I got you, man.
I'm gonna say this is true because I think I've seen shit about like babies in water.
Brendan, this is bull crap.
Oh,
So
just the Nirvana cover. Oh, fuck. It was just that
Yes,
baby.
just-
That was the only baby. Fuck.
Was that the one you were thinking of?
No, they found the one baby that knows how to swim in water.
He did. I don't know how he did it, bro. He did it, though. So here's the thing: is instinctively they'll paddle around and know how and like try to survive because that's how we're wired. But they don't know how to swim. Like they don't know how to keep a stroke and actually float and actually like swim.
Yeah.
I did look this up because I have heard a rumor that like you can throw a baby in the water and they just like
I throw babies in the water. all
dog
the time.
paddle it. Brendan,
Dude, if there's like a
whose babies?
so there's like a large body of water nearby. All you gotta do is grab them and keep a good pace while you're running, and you're good. They're not gonna get you.
Where
And
do
then
you get these babies from?
you grab the baby from the parent, and then you just gotta run and keep a good pace, and then just let it launch them into the water.
So, like, serious question to you. Say you come home after a long day at the lake, you're like, that was a rough one. Like, what happened, man? And you're like, no one brought their kids to the lake today. Like, that's terrible, Brendan. Don't make that joke. I feel uncomfortable saying that. I'll put you on a list.
But
You're here to meet a...
if I was like, no, I'm not here to meet him. I don't want to talk to him at all.
No, shut up, dude.
I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to interact with them. I just purely want to throw them in the nearest body of water. that is it.
See, with that logic, like, now I'm imagining, like, you're at a mall and you, like, walk past the fountain and you see a baby. You're just like,
but the fountain, I'm usually safe. It's not deep enough. The babies can usually just stand up or, like, sit down at a good angle and they'll be fine.
oh, my God.
So you gotta throw them in, like, deep.
Really thought we saved it for this.
So, like, community pool.
Really thought we got that one out. I thought we put the shovel down, we were climbing out of the hole, and God. And he was like, no, we're here to drown them. oh, God. Oh,
No, but some of them make it. And
I'm-
those are the
I'm
strongest.
gonna show them all Nirvana. They're gonna understand.
Well, you just gotta tell them beforehand, H2O like he did me, and they got that shit.
Yeah, understand water. All right, Brendan. Now that we've ruined our reputation,
What?
I guess you.
I
I'm
agree
fine.
with me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm fine. You're.
You're fine. People have said worse stuff. People just don't care.
Oh, Brendan. All right. Just disclaimer. Brendan has never harmed of a child.
Nah, dude. Kids are cool.
Don't, dude. Okay, now. Now it's weird.
Now it's weird that killing the babies was weird. I see.
Killing the
We live in a society.
Killing the babies is wrong. Giving kids are cool. With
Saying
a thumbs
kids are
up-
cool?
With a thumbs up after talking about murder.
You're allowed to kill babies, but you're not allowed to, like. I don't. Can we move on?
You're not allowed to pick your friend's nose. All right. Number 3, Brendan. Venus is the only planet spinning clockwise.
It could be. I mean, why the fuck does it spin counterclockwise? What's stopping it from turning the other way? If it just started that way,
You know what? Let's call Neil.
let's call Neil.
I feel like he would know.
He would know. But I'm gonna say this is true. This just sounds like something that could happen.
Brendan? This is true. You are correct, my boy.
Woo!
Yeah, it's the only one going clockwise.
Hell
I
yeah.
learned that today. Isn't that cool?
Hell yeah.
A fun fact for us. But you almost thought it was bull crap. All right, Brendan. I got an easy one for you. You've had some rough ones. I mean, you're 2 and 1.
You're pretty good.
Okay, but you know the back half always
I
hits a
always
lot
know.
harder.
I
So,
know.
number 4, Napoleon Bonaparte was short.
I know where he's going with this. He is short by today's height standards, but in his time, he was kind of like average height. So, how do you want me to answer that? No, he's not short, or yes, he is short. Are we talking about for the time? What time period are we talking about right now?
Brendan, Napoleon Bonaparte was short.
Ah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Judge, any clarification?
Is this a fun fact or is this bull
Are we
crap?
judging this on current day? Because he's gonna be like, if I say yes, he was short, he's gonna be like, well, actually, for the time.
Brendan, I have an answer written. I'm not changing my answer, and I have reasons. I'll tell you it all.
You better have good reasons,
Yep.
or I will fight for that point if I lose it. Okay, and he's changing the answer.
I'm backing up my reasons with more things to say, so you're not all like.
I will be if I get it wrong. I'm gonna say no. He wasn't short.
So you're saying that's bullcrap that he was short.
I'm thinking you're gonna be like, no, it was just average.
Brennan.
It was not.
Brendan, fun fact or bullcrap?
It is bullcrap.
That is correct, Brendan.
Thank God.
I'm giving you that. So, okay, because it was propaganda against him of the time that he was short. Like, people just used that to say it.
But he was advertised.
Yeah, but everyone called him short. But, okay, he was still isn't even that short today.
I just wanted to know.
Standards. Because, Brendan, how tall are you?
I don't know, like 5'11"?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm 6 foot.
No, Brendan, shut the fuck up.
I have no clue, dude. I'm like 5'9" or something like that.
Alright, he was 5'7".
Yeah, short ass. Jesus.
Even
fucking-
smaller than him.
Yeah, even smaller than everyone.
No, he's a little guy.
Little guy.
He is a little guy. Yeah, so Brendan, that's 3-1.
So, yeah.
You're doing great.
I'm doing fantastic. I need
You
one
have-
to win.
One more. You just gotta get one. Lock in. Ready?
Wait. That's charging. It was like slightly off. Continue.
All right, Brendan, are you ready for number 5?
Yes, sir.
You could get it right here.
I could.
Or you could lose it. Well, I mean, you're not losing it, but you understand what I mean. All right, Brendan, number 5. Neil Armstrong's hair was sold for $2,000. No, I'm joking. It was sold in 2004 for $3,000.
That's more dollars than years.
That is more dollars than years.
That's scared.
For Neil Armstrong's hair.
For Neil Armstrong.
That's also in 2004. That's more money than it is today.
That is true. That is true.
That is more money.
I'm gonna say this is true.
Brenda, you have just won fun fact.
Yeah!
Congratulations, my friend.
Let's go for the 6-1.
Yeah?
6-1. 6-1. 6-1. 6-1.
All right, Brendan.
I'm ready.
The largest bowling alley in the world is in Japan.
Ooh. Spicy. I started thinking, like, do they bowl over there? And then I was like, probably. And then I started thinking, where don't they bowl? Probably nowhere. Feels like everywhere could
I feel
bowl.
like
I feel like everywhere just bowls.
Yeah.
It's bowling.
Feels like a universal sport.
Yeah, you just throw ball at pins and pins fall over.
Like,
Sounds like a great time.
No real, like, barrier to bowling.
No, it's just a great time.
You bowl.
Yeah, you just bowl.
Yeah.
So now I'm sitting here thinking, what country really likes bowling? And is that country Japan? I'm gonna say that is false.
Brendan, this is true.
Oh.
This is. I'm probably going to say this wrong, and I apologize right now. It is in Inazawa City, Japan, right? It has 116 lanes and is 182,000 square feet.
You said 116 lanes?
116 lanes.
It's like the Buc-ee's of fucking.
That's what I thought, dog. I
It's like the
literally had that
Buc-ee's of
same
bowling,
thought.
bro.
I was like, man, because Bucky's got like 113 or something like that, right?
Yeah, like a shit ton of pumps.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need gas really urgently, there's always one open.
Bucky's should put 113 bowling alley lanes in a Bucky. Why does Bucky's not have a bowling alley?
That's a good point.
I feel like everywhere big just puts bowling alleys and
Yeah,
shit.
because like they're like, you know what? Add to this, people could bowl.
Wanna know why? Because
Why?
it's such a universal thing, bro.
'Cause
People
everyone just
bowl.
bowls.
Everyone
Everyone
bowls.
bowls.
I've never met someone that's like bowling. I would never.
Not everyone's just down with bowling. It might not be their favorite thing, but everyone's down to bowl.
Yeah. everyone's usually like, oh, I suck in bowling, but like I'm down.
That's usually exactly how it goes with
And
everyone.
then they kick your butt because they lied to you.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
I've never done that.
Jeffrey does it every time.
I've never done. I'm bad at bowling.
He's lying, everyone.
Oh
Don't
my
bowl.
gosh, he gets so mad because he's bad at the game. Brendan, it's not hard to beat you. It's not my fault.
Better than you.
No. At bowling?
If I had like 50 rounds, 96 rounds, if I had like 127 rounds, dude, I'd win.
What are they called?
Rounds.
What are they called?
Rounds.
Brendan, you telling me a normal bowling game is 10 rounds?
Yeah.
A bowling game? 10 rounds?
10 round
Y'all wanna play a quick 10 rounds of bowling game?
I know there's a different name for it, but it's fucking rounds of bowling. Come on,
Oh my
guys.
God.
I know there's a different name for it, but come on.
Rounds of bowling?
Rounds of bowling.
It's frames. No, don't look at me like that. God, this guy gets contacts and forgets what frames are.
Frames. Yeah, that is what they're called, but lame. Fuck they call frames for?
Is it you frame?
Exactly. But you know what you do? You do it 10 times. You know what we usually call that? Rounds. All I'm saying. I'm saying.
Do you call everything in sports rounds?
Like
What are the things called in football?
a game.
No. I'm talking about the
Points.
No,
What are you talking about?
Okay, there is 15-minute intervals in the game that are split up. What are those called?
Quarters.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna call them rounds. That's what you were saying, basically.
No.
I thought they were rounds. Because it's 4 separate periods of something.
Of time. These are just different rounds where each person individually takes a turn on that round of play. It's a round. That is not. They don't take turns at the football. They're
Yeah,
not
they
like.
do. People switch out.
Yeah, but it's all time based. It's all time based. It's not like the same.
So, like, you go play rounds of golf.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
What else do you play rounds of, Brendan?
What else you play around with? I don't even know.
Basketball?
The games and quarters, just like football.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's a thing that they came up with, like rounds, to categorize something like a quarter of time, and then they stuck with it through multiple games because it makes sense. They didn't just name it a frame.
So like in F1, they have to go a certain number of rounds, right?
Yeah, they do. Yep.
You're stupid. All right, number 7, Brendan. You're 5-2. Your 6-1 dream is dead.
It's okay. It's okay. Got that.
Or no, you're 4-2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5-2.
Yeah, you suck.
I don't know one. I'm better than you.
That's
So
not
you need to
true.
play. Ooh.
Yeah, but if I did, I would have won.
Mm-mm.
Because I knew all these answers.
Mm-mm.
All right, Brendan. Number 7. Only 3. Only 3 NFL teams don't have cheerleaders.
Interesting.
He's thinking about all the football he's watching now.
Yeah, but like that's like 2 teams and like 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, so you're out of cheerleaders. They ran out real quick of options of teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's false. So it's like 2 or 1.
This is bullcrap, Brendan.
Woo!
It's actually 9.
9?
Yeah.
Dead ass?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull up the list.
9?
Pretty sure that was the number. Hold on.
They just don't want to pay him or something?
I guess they just don't want them? I don't know.
They're just like, damn, we're paying all these cheerleaders a bunch of money.
So, here we go. It is, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think think it's 8 actually. But here we go, Brendan. So it's the Steelers,
Interesting.
the Jets,
Okay.
the Giants,
Okay.
the Chargers, the Packers,
Interesting.
the Browns,
Okay. Fair.
the Bears,
Okay.
and the Bills.
Interesting.
So all 3 New York teams.
Interesting.
It's probably because it's cold, bro.
Wait, what's the third New York team?
Bills,
They're New York? Were they always in New York?
dog. Do you so you know how like all of them got a city or a state?
Yes, Jeffrey.
You know what Bills are, right? Buffalo. They're the Buffalo Bills. As in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, because I know my New York.
You know where buffalo sauce come from?
The supermarket. The fuck? I don't look up New
No,
York
my
after I
God.
go eat some buffalo sauce.
I didn't look
Oh,
up New
dude.
York. I'm just cultured.
Buffalo sauce.
sorry,
Oh,
I
wow.
know
Look at that
more.
very convenient map of New
Learn
York.
some shit sometime, bro. Read a book. Like, I don't fucking know.
No, I'm good. Nah.
God, you ever thought about using your brain? Like,
No.
fuck, man.
No.
Don't come at me because I have hobbies.
Looking at New York?
No.
Knowing cities in New
Enjoying
York?
food and knowing information about it. You're just a fucking the bitch ass. you eat sandwiches and ramen. You don't even
Yum. Yum. But I don't eat sandwiches
cook
and
an
ramen.
egg. You can't.
I could. I don't want to. Fucking. I could. Is there another question or is that it? Did I win?
No, that was all 7.
Hell yeah. I fucking did good, boys.
You went 5 and 2. That was a wild game. I don't think we've ever taken 25 minutes to make it all the way through Fun Factor Bowl Quiz.
But I won, so that's all that matters.
I think you cheated, honestly.
I did not cheat. I would just win. Just how it is.
I think you cheated.
Just build it, right?
Oh, so Brandon, how you been, man?
Chilling.
What you been up to?
You know. Work. Not much. There was this guy the other day, and he came. So he drove up, loaded him into the car wash, right? And I showed him the rules. He can hit the thumbs up. I'm like, cool. Send him through. And so I started sending him through, and I noticed his back window's still down. And I'm like, hey man, I like stopped the wash, and I'm like, hey, your back window's down. And he looks at me, kind of nods, like he didn't fully hear me.
He was just like, yeah, thanks, man.
He was just kind of like, yeah. And I was like, your window. And he was just, yeah. And I was like, well, okay, I can't keep the car wash off, so have fun. And I just
Like, all right, bye,
ripped
man.
the stop out and sent him on his way. I don't know if he closed it, so if he had soap in the back of the seat, that sucks. But
Oh, he makes it all the way through, and then he's like, why is it cold in here? There's no way he didn't get, like, immediately in there.
oh, come on. He hopefully. I hope so. I hope
Like,
not.
there's no way you don't. You're like, ah. Like,
Nah. Why?
like, you don't hear the difference?
Like, oh, God. You don't hear the outside?
You can hear when a window's down.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know when a window's down.
You know when a window's down.
He mustn't know.
Unless, sometimes windows be clean as fuck and you can't tell, though.
You can't tell, but you can hear.
You
If
can
you're in the
hear
car,
that
you can
shit.
hear that shit.
You know
Come
when
on
a
now.
window's down.
Come on.
So, do you ever get, like, the weird wubbing sensation?
Wubbing?
Like, people say that, like, if you're in the front seat and someone opens just the window in the back seat, like, blah, blah, blah,
Like,
blah, 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 blah.
yeah, I do.
I never had that in
It
my
sucks.
life. I don't know what that is.
It sucks. You don't want to.
You can open the window behind me anytime. I'm fine.
It sucks. I will say.
See, but like people in the backseat don't have it. They don't gotta worry about that.
I gotta just. If one person opens the window, usually I have it.
Yeah, anyone?
Anyone, unless like I'm the driver opening my window.
So unless it's your window being open, the wubbing is happening.
Yeah, but wubbing only really happens at like high speeds, like interstate type speeds.
Why would you want to roll down the window at that speed?
People do. I mean,
You ever roll down the window on the fucking interstate?
Dude.
And you're just like,
Hey, hear
catching
nothing.
bugs and shit.
People be doing it. People be doing it. They're weird, but they be doing it.
You ever try to like put your hand out of the car on the interstate and try to keep it up in the wind? It's just like stuck to the car the whole time.
Oh yeah.
You ever had that?
It's so much fun. So much fun. So you go like this, and it like cuts through it, and then.
Yeah. Oh my, you know.
Oh dude.
You know, and it's like this, and you're like, yeah, aerodynamic.
Yeah.
And then, bro, that's when, as a kid, I realized how parachutes work.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, because they fall like this, and then, woo!
Dude, it's so much fun. So much fun. Speaking of the interstate, Jeffrey, we're gonna be on the interstate tomorrow.
Why is that, brother?
Dude, we're having a silly time up in Denver
It's
tomorrow.
been a while since we've talked about a concert, huh?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been to a concert.
Oh my goodness.
Because concert season stopped for a little bit.
It's concert season.
It's
yeah.
concert season again.
That's because it was like holiday
It's
season.
like holiday Christmas time.
Yeah.
And now it's time for concerts again.
Yeah.
And yeah, me and Jeffrey kind of got multiple times. There were times where we thought we weren't gonna see this show.
Yeah. We got real close to not seeing you. Seeing the plot and you. We didn't even say who we were seeing.
The plot and you,
I'm so
yes.
excited. Yeah.
Our first plan was we were gonna take a bus up to Denver, which during the daytime getting to Denver probably not a problem.
Taking a bus home
Probably not a problem, but like home
11
at like 11:30 at night. Nah, dude, we would have gotten murdered on a bus. That was our first plan.
Stone cold.
But because of our age, we're allowed to just like rent cars. We can just rent cars. It's a thing that we can
I
do.
thought it was 25.
So
Some states it is. I looked it up.
some states it probably is, yeah.
It varies by state.
But here, if you're over 25, you get the cars are cheaper. You get because there's a young driver fee of $25. Yeah, for everyone 21, and because you can start doing it at 21 to 25.
Young driver.
Young driver
They
fee.
don't trust those young
So that's just gonna be
drivers.
even cheaper when we're older. Yeah. Just if you want a car, damn.
Bro, sometimes rental cars are kind of a vibe. Like you get in one, you're like, smell nice.
It's gonna be a nice little
You're like,
treat.
it's comfy.
Me and Jeff are gonna be in Denver with a rental car. It's gonna be wild.
That's a scary statement to think about.
It is a little scary, but we got that. We'll be chilling. Having a great time. And we still get to see our band.
We do get to see our band. We're gonna hopefully go look at vinyls.
Hopefully.
Go get some good food.
Those are the two objectives tomorrow, I believe.
Vinyls, food, concert.
Finals, food, concert.
Those are the three main things we want to accomplish.
That's all I need in my life
As
tomorrow.
long as those three get accomplished.
And at concert merch, unfortunately, but it has to happen. I will be getting plaid
You're
gear.
gonna be getting concert merch. I'm gonna tell you, bro, if we pick like a good spot to eat, like a nice spot, like a weird, like cool looking one, I'm gonna be grubbing. I'm gonna like, gotta get like 1 or 2 things.
Hell yeah, bro.
2 or 3 even.
We gotta figure that out. We gotta figure that out.
We will.
And then we're gonna talk about it next week.
Yeah, we will. We will definitely probably have some silly stories from that day. I'm excited for the whole shebang in general.
too.
Bro, I put on my hat after a shower, so like I got a whole fucking atmosphere in my hair right now. This shit humid as fuck.
Dude, creating a rainforest.
Yeah, man. Oh, this shit damp. Do you remember your first time experiencing true humidity?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
It was in Washington D.C. And I just remember. I remember walking out of like the hotel that first like morning when it was like hot and humid all day.
Yeah.
And I hadn't gone outside yet. And I just hit. It was like a wall. It was awful.
Dude, I remember, so, I guess it was like when I was 9 was like the real first time, but like, it's like nighttime, we just got to San Antonio, I come downstairs, my dad and my uncle are out by the pool, and I walk out, and immediately I was just like, what is this air I'm breathing, like, because like, the air is real thin.
Yeah.
Real thin for us. So that thick ass humid air, I don't know how to breathe it, man. Like I was like, and then I went to Moab, Utah, and when I got out of the bus there, it was hot. That was the thing. It was like blazing hot and humid because it was the middle of the summer, and like, oh my goodness,
That's terrible.
like the air felt sticky. You know, like I feel like if I did this a couple of
100%.
times, my hands would be covered in moisture.
Yeah.
Like if I just curled my fingers, yeah.
Which is just not a fun feeling.
Humidity is not a fun feeling at all.
What else did I get? Humidity in Hawaii. See, okay, but there's like Hawaii made me realize that there's different types of humidity. Humidity in Washington D.C. Was just like you walked outside and you're just like bleh, bleh. You're just like you feel like you're covered in sweat. You just feel like gross.
Sticky,
you feel
bro.
sticky. You feel gross.
Mm-hmm.
But in Hawaii, it was like still humid, but like it felt warm and like it made, I don't know, it was like nicer than, you didn't walk out and you weren't like ugh. You were just kind of like, it took a minute and then you were just chilling. You were just chilling in it. It was like
Interesting.
Yeah, because I wanted to get inside air conditioning at all points during Washington D.C. But even though the humidity was technically worse in Hawaii, I was chilling at all times, just outside.
I mean, it's Hawaii.
It's Hawaii, but yeah.
It's Hawaii.
It
That's
is also
the
Hawaii.
difference.
That
It's
could be the
Washington,
difference.
DC, and it's Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But it's also probably seawater, and that's river water. Is that what's making Washington D.C. humid? Is river water. River. I can't imagine. That's great.
What's the wackest thing you've ever seen in a different state?
The wackest thing I've ever seen in a different state. I saw this guy in Hawaii. He was riding on a moped.
Whoa! You tell me, bro. That's whack.
Yeah, for riding on a flying moped. But he had like two birds, like big like the colorful like parakeet type birds, just on his shoulders. Yeah. Two of them. One of them was like red and like the red one, and one of them was like
one of them was red and like the red one.
You know the red one. You know what I mean. And then like one of them was like yellow and orange, and then he had
the red bird. Sorry, I'm just gonna see the red bird you're talking about.
Yeah, that one.
That guy?
Nope. Not that guy. That's like a tropical bird.
The red tropical
Red
bird.
tropical bird.
How dare I?
Yeah.
Keep telling me about bird guy.
And then he had dude, there's a pizza box
This
somewhere.
guy?
Yeah, that guy.
He had that guy?
He had that guy. And then like a yellow orangey version of him.
A yellow...
On the other arm.
Okay, the yellow...
Yellowy.
Oh, yellowy... Is that just a Y? Can we just put a Y at the end of yellow?
Yeah.
Yellowy, orangish... Wait, what did you say? Right?
Tropical bird, I believe. I mean, there might have only been one.
Like this guy?
No, it's just like the exact same as the other one, but just yellow. But I think...
Brennan, are you talking about a fucking yellow parrot?
Bigger, but I'm thinking...
That's a big boy, though.
I'm thinking they're both aren't the... I think I saw them in two different places. I don't think they were both on the guy. But he also had a pizza.
Wait, he had a pizza, two birds, and a moped?
And a moped, yeah. Wait, I think I might have the picture. I have a picture.
You took a picture of him?
Yeah.
Brennan, how am I supposed to?
I don't give a fuck.
Was he blue and yellow? The bird you're talking about? See that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one?
Mm-hmm.
So Brendan, those are macaws.
They're a macaw, yeah.
A macaw.
But I don't think he had a macaw on him. I think one of those birds I saw just like at a different point in the trip, and I was just putting
it
in
on
my
him.
Yeah, in my brain.
So which bird did he have?
I believe he had the red one. I just remember there was a guy with a bird and on a moped, and he had a pizza box.
I mean, I guess if you find the photo, we get to see the bird. But at this point, my hopes are diminished.
Dwindling. Where the heck? I don't know. I'll find it later.
I want you to know that because I googled the red tropical bird, there's a bird just named red-tailed tropic bird.
Yo! What a pimp, probably.
He's kind of silly looking, actually. He's got this. Look at his little red tail. That's why he's called the red-tailed.
He's kind of cool.
Let's learn about the red-tailed tropic bird.
Tell me about him, bro.
Let's Google red-tailed tropic. This is an educational podcast.
Yeah, guys.
This is an educational podcast.
Gotta learn about guys on mopeds.
And tropical birds.
That dude.
Let's talk about them. The red-tailed tropical bird is a seabird native to the tropical parts of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's not even close to the same bird, but he's still...
Brendan, that looks like a chicken, dude. It's not...
Is that a chicken? That could be a chicken, bro. That totally could be a chicken.
Brendan, that's a fucking chicken. He told me it was a goddamn macaw.
Okay, I was mixing up a different macaw I saw in Hawaii, but dude,
It was a fucking
dude's got a chicken on his shoulder and a pizza box in his hand driving a moped.
What was your reaction when you saw not the bird you thought it was?
It was kind of sillier, not gonna lie.
It's kind of silly.
It's kind of sillier that
knowing
it's a
that
chicken.
It was a chicken.
See, the truth is always funnier than you can imagine. Because that's a chicken, bro. That is 100% a chicken.
That is a chicken. That is not a
That's a
macaw
chicken, bro.
or a parrot or a cockatoo or a parakeet.
Bro,
or
what an awesome life he must be living.
Yeah, I got a pizza.
He's got a pizza, a moped, and a chicken. Who else?
Just on his shoulder like
Yeah,
that.
like a pimp.
Who does that?
Him.
Pimps, dude.
Pimps do that shit.
Brendan, well, it's hard to find a red-tailed tropic bird. We won't see any in our lifetime, probably.
Damn.
They're just not. They're not around us at all. Cry. Brendan, it's okay.
How much time we got?
We're at 41.
You want to talk Beast games?
Oh.
I don't think we've talked about it yet.
Yeah, we haven't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Beast Games finally has come to its conclusion. Thoughts, Brendan?
Wow.
Spoilers? Should we put a spoiler warning right here?
Yeah, spoiler warning, and I'll put spoiler in the thing, so we're just going to talk about it. So if you haven't seen the Beast Games, I guess drink some water, eat 3 meals today, bye. It's probably the end of the pod, but if you have seen it, we're about to talk about Beast Games.
To the intro. You don't have to just leave right now.
You could leave. It's okay. We
Listen
won't
to
be
the
mad.
intro. Or the outro. Listen to the outro. We're silly guys. I fell.
So yeah, fucking Jeff killed that shit.
Jeff, we're Team Jeff all the way. So let's talk about this. Craziest part of the whole thing. The $10 million coin toss.
The coin toss was wild.
So, for anyone that hasn't seen it but doesn't want to watch it, so they're still listening.
Obviously.
Yeah, you know how it be. Because they're like, I just would rather have these guys tell me what happened.
Yeah,
why would I watch this well-made show? Basically, it was the biggest prize in history. It was $5 million, okay? They had the 6 million people, or not the 6 million people, Jesus. They had the 6 people, okay? The 6 finalists, all standing up, all there, and he was like, haha, I'm Mr. Beast, so I have a little silly trick to show. And the next thing you know, he wheels out another $5 million, making it 10 mil if they flip a coin and they win the flip. All right. the prize becomes 10 million. If they lose the flip, you're out. Anyone can take it. Anyone can do it. That's the offer he gives to them. Brendan, would you do it?
Oh. If I was in that exact scenario, no.
I wouldn't flip it. I'd hope someone else did.
No, 100%. I'd be trying to convince other people to flip it that I'm not flipping it.
I mean, everyone got on Gage's back and was like, yeah, bro, you got that. Yeah, bro, you got that.
Well, yeah, because he tried a little bit of interest. You can't do that at that moment because then they're going to push you.
Yeah, because none of them want to do it, but they all would rather win 10 million if they can.
Come on.
Which Jeff did.
He did. He's a fucking pimp.
Jeff did. He was one of the coolest guys throughout the competition. He seemed just like a nice guy the whole way through. I think it's crazy that T turned down $1 million to save all those people on like episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And she was the runner-up in Beast Games, man.
Yep. I can't believe that she got the most votes.
To be eliminated. I thought it was gonna 100% be Gage.
I thought he made the correct choice.
I was like,
I still think he did make.
If I was him, I would have left. I would have taken that money and left because I was like, nah, dude, it's him. And then when it was her, like, who the fuck was voting her?
No, I have no clue. No clue.
That's crazy to me.
I thought everyone liked her.
Same. I thought she was like loved by everyone like that.
I guess not.
Guess not. I will say the like shooting balls into the tube game, kind of a whack way to start it, man.
It was kind of whack.
Cause like in reality, like how, even though with all they showed, those rounds took so long.
Oh my god, they were probably there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just fucking throwing balls.
Cause there's no way they showed every time, every round. When everyone missed, no, they probably left out.
Nah, they cut out that shit.
Cause like some of them were getting close, and at first I was like, "Wait, is this gonna be the whole finale? is this how they win? They're gonna decide this?"
No,
like, this is
Mr. Beast.
stupid.
But then the last game
is Mr. Beast coded as fuck. It's the suitcase game.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Oh, it's so Mr. Beast coded.
It's the most Mr. Beast way to end things. It's how he literally ended the island.
That is true.
Okay? In the same series. So you knew what he was going to do. You knew the story.
Pretty similar. More complicated, this one, than the island one. But, like, the same fucking premise, yeah.
But the fact that Jeff called it on the first try, he did. He talked to her and was, like, talking to her, getting into her mind.
He locked in.
Oh.
That was the definition of locked the fuck in.
He had, the whole time he seemed like such a sweet, genuine guy. When he took off the blindfold and turned around was the first time I saw him look like a fucking villain. And I was like he was like, and just turned with that most like, I am here to walk away with $10 million.
Yeah.
And he, like, because at that point, like, even making the finale, being the 6th, whatever, that's crazy. But like, dude, there was one person stopping you, okay?
Dude, I'd kill them.
Like, this could happen. You could do this now. This is for real something that could really happen now.
Your odds are now 50-50.
Yeah, why not fucking do anything you can to win this shit?
Oh, I would have given it my all.
And he did, bro.
He did, and he won.
God, he played her. He just kept talking and softened her, and then it finally was like, but you probably wouldn't pick 6. And then, because you have no attachment to it. And then she, like, kind of murmured a little, or, like, had her face, like, shifted just ever so slightly. Like, her eye twitched a little bit, and he was like, I'm gonna pick 6.
And then he fucking did it. He fucking did it. Imagine how she felt in that moment. The moment that he, like, locked it in, and she was like,
oh, dude. It probably feels terrible.
Lost $10 million. The
moment you realize you have lost $10 million.
Generational wealth.
Generational wealth.
Like, your family's millionaires now. Gone.
Bye-bye.
Went to someone else. That guy's rich now.
He's gonna use it to find
a cure. I hope he does.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
It's kind of crazy, honestly. It was a like heart-touching moment when he did win, and his wife runs up to him. She's all like, "You're gonna find a cure for Lucas," and like, how could you not love that, man?
I will say though, I did notice, dog. They like mentioned that kid's cancer, or like not cancer, his like thing, every like 10 minutes towards the end. It was like, dude, didn't we just like run over what's going on in Jeff's life like 2 minutes ago? Didn't we just do that? You cut the commercial and now we're hitting it again? Did we forget?
Yeah, because they started pushing Jeff as the winner.
Yeah.
They started pushing him as the hero, and you're like, man, I'm rooting for Jeff.
Well, yeah, and I noticed stuff like that where like towards the end it was like Jeff would talk and it was like this long bit, and then he would talk and she'd still get a bit, but it was like it's a less big bit.
And Jeff was doing.
Yeah.
And
Jeff
the
got a lot more
camera. The camera was loving Jeff.
The camera was loving Jeff.
True. Bro, he's a silver fox, man.
He's a silver fox. Dude.
He's a silver fox, man.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yes, sir.
And he's a millionaire now.
Multi-millionaire.
$10 million.
That's insane. It's just insane.
What would you do for $10 million, Brennan?
What do I do for $10 million?
What would you do for $10 million?
Oh my God! Tell me whatever you want.
I'd win Beast Games for $10 million.
Hell yes, I would.
I'd at least try.
Could you imagine the contestant who like got out at the very, very, very beginning for like a cut of the $1 million and ended up leaving with like less than 20,000, finding out that the prize money was actually $10 million at the end? They said, "Wait, it was how much?" And I said, "What, for $20,000?"
Hold on, Brendan. I'm gonna see before we get off here. The show has not been canceled nor officially renewed, so there is no talk of a second season yet. But Mr. Beast is confident that it will happen.
Yeah, towards that end of the show was so Mr. Beast being
confident,
like, "Yeah, we're coming back."
He's confident it will likely happen. Which,
cool.
But like, think about it like this: if they started with 5 to 10 million and it's this giant thing, are they gonna try to go even bigger?
I don't know.
Might be too much.
Yeah, like at what
you
point
can't
is it
go
too
bigger.
much?
It was already so much to be.
Yeah, I think it could go equal.
I mean, 1,000 people was crazy.
Or just Beast Games becomes a thing where every year 1,000 people run it for like a shitload of money. It becomes Squid Game.
It's just Squid Game?
It becomes fucking Squid Game.
Beast Games is just Squid Game?
Well, but then at that point, like, after a certain amount of years with that many people, you'd start knowing people who just were in Beast Games. You'd be like, "Yo, yeah, I was in Beast Games 29.
A couple of years, you're like, I mean,
you know someone.
3,000 people in America. Maybe not all America, I don't know.
Well, probably.
I don't know if it was all American.
I have no idea.
I don't know what the split was, honestly, if there was other people, like, people came from other countries for it and stuff. No clue. Well, I mean, it was shot in Canada, I think, right? So, maybe?
No clue.
I don't know. But, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to episode 84 of the Attention Deficit Dawgs. If you liked us and you want to see more, just hear more from us and see our silly, goofy faces, check us out on Instagram and TikTok at the Attention Deficit Dawgs, or on YouTube at the Deficit YouTube channel. Other than that, remember that my song of the week, I almost forgot. Remember that my song of the week is Spit by Heart Attack Man.
And my song of the week is Feel Nothing by NXDIA.
Other than that, take care of yourselves, eat 3 meals today, drink some water, and as always,